Hello. Hey everyone. Joe here. Hey Taylor. I see Lich there too. How's it going? How's everyone's Sunday going? Mine has been very lazy so far. I woke up a little later than intended and then got some McDonald's, and then I went and I came back and ate breakfast while watching the newest Patrick H. Willems video essay with Charles, which was really nice. But that started my day in sort of a comfy, passively intaking media sort of space. So I was going to stream earlier, but then after that video essay, I was like, I want to veg out to Minecraft for an hour or two. So I did, and it was nice. But enough about me. How are we all doing? Oh, also thank you to Jammy Bunny VT for following in between streams. I appreciate you. We're now one person away from our follower goal. Incredible. Y'all are doing amazing. My community is back. Hooray! Hooray! Yo, yo, yo. How you doing? I know how you're doing. You're doing well. Anyways, I've got some pixel art here that I've been working on. So good. I'm glad. I'm doing better now that you're here. Anyways, so I had practicing composition. Nice. Also, hi Rapto. You're right, I should hydrate. I just took a drink and already it's like what kind of composition are you working on? Like are you just practicing like putting things in a 2D space? You shall drink so your art muscles are nice and firm. That sounds very horny. But I'm here for it. That's kind of the energy I need. I need to like get the energy. I need to get it up artistically right now. 2D space. You're so right. I live in 2D space. That's what I call my room. My point stands. Just breaking apart film stills and nice. That's cool. Well, 2D space is the thing now. Thank you, Soft. I appreciate that. That's not going away anytime soon. We're here now. We're in this version of the universe. So I've got some royalty-free game music going on in the background. Okay, I'm great at getting it up. Good, Rapto. Yeah, we're not gonna. I'm not gonna get too. Yeah. Anyways, So it's already silly. I love you all. Okay. Yeah, so this is a commission for Bits Pops, which actually I'm gonna go ahead and shout him out because why the hell not? I think that's how you spell this thing. Yeah, there you go. I need to turn off Stream Elements shout out. There you go. Yeah. So anyways, this is a commission for Bits Bops. He has these like the like gummy fish, like Swedish fish for his like stream avatars, the little blorbos like I have over here. And he wanted some gummy worms. And so I wasn't sure whether to go with like sour gummy worms or original. So I had the sort of like sugar sprinkles that the sour ones have on there in this version of the design. But I ended up removing the sprinkles and just going with smooth gummy worm. And I think it works really well. It's kind of hard to see the tiny one down there, but on stream it'll end up about that size. So the light and dark parts end up actually looking like light and shadow. Gumworm, yes. Yeah, I'm very proud of the designs so far. I can take you all through them before we get to coloring. Not cuddling. Look, we're talking about getting it up. We're talking about occupying 2D space. I got cuddling on the brain. Yeah, I'm gonna need to go get gum warm now. Thank you. Hooray for cuddling. Yes, we're all cuddling in this space today. This is the walk animation. I originally had the walk animation a little more like a snake, like where the head stayed up the whole time, but Bits wanted the head to go all the way up and down, and I think that was the right decision because it's very animated. Cuddles. Yeah, I'm a big fan of that. So I've fully colored those. Hey, thank you for following, Rask. Rask, of course. We hit the follower goal. Incredible. Well, now I'm really glad that I streamed today. Thank you so much, Rask. Let us know how your day's going if you feel like it. If not, this is a lurker positive space. Feel free to lurk. Cuddling is the gateway touch. This is true. Yeah. You're like, oh yeah, we're just friends. I can have my arm around you on the couch. We can spoon a little bit while we're watching a movie, and then all of a sudden, you know, a hand touches the wrong part of the body, and it's the right part of the body, and you're both like, oh wait, is there something more? Hello, bro, how are you? I'm doing pretty well. How are you? Lick. Yeah, and then all of a sudden you're licking each other all over, and it's like you can't go back from that. You got to make sure you're prepared to make that sacrifice when you decide to touch. What are we talking about? Okay, rather than removing all of those, I'm just gonna replace that there. Because I also fixed the lines. Okay, this one is the same as the walk. So we'll replace that. That one's the same. I might redo this dance animation. I'll show you guys what I have right now. Bits wanted sort of like a moonwalk. And while I think it communicates moonwalk, it doesn't transition into... Oh, let's get rid of that. While I think it communicates moonwalk, it mostly looks like a walk cycle because the character is not going to be moving around right and left. Thank you for the follow, chat. I love safe spaces for lurkers. Hell yeah. Yeah, do your thing. I appreciate you. I'm right here following another quality content in the Pixel universe that I'm diving into. Wonderful. Yeah, I only really deeply got into pixel art a few months ago. I've always loved the aesthetic, and I've like dabbled with it in the past, but I mostly do like pencil and ink stuff. And I was kind of looking for a way to like, not to be cynical, but I was kind of looking for a way to like monetize my art in a digital space that like had a unique aesthetic that was like not as time consuming for me as doing pencil and ink stuff, you know? So like I decided to dive a little more deeply into pixel art, and I'm glad that I did because I've like really fallen in love with it. It's really, really fun to do. But anyways, this is the one animation that we might redo this stream. As you can see, I went through like 5 different dance animations that I just didn't like any of them. So we might redo that. But in order to sort of set my mind right, I'm gonna finish coloring the rest of these. But I'm from Brazil and I understand little English, but I'm also practicing, so I understand parts. Hey, that is totally okay. I was going to say something in Spanish, and then I remembered that in Brazil you speak Portuguese, not Spanish. So I probably understand even less of your language than you do of mine. You're totally fine. Color. No problem. Hell yeah. Okay. Yeah. Anyways. So we're just gonna get into this. I've got my primary color is my shadow, and my secondary color is my highlight, and I just basically go through and put in these lines, and then the. What did we do here? Why does it not want us to? Why does it not want us to art? One second. I don't know what it's doing. The program is doing something. It doesn't want me to art right now, and I don't know why. Do I have something selected? I don't have anything selected. Sprite likes to do this thing sometimes where it just gets really confused. So we're just gonna open the this again. There we go. Now I can draw. I don't know what happened there. The layer was locked? Oh, fuck. Yeah, no, you're so right. That does happen sometimes, because I'll accidentally click the lock instead of the thing. God damn it. My point stands, though, that Sprite does get confused sometimes. It is a silly program, but also it's one of the best programs ever for this kind of thing, so I'm not complaining. There we go. Okay. I have caught back up to where we were. Also, thank you, Sai. Hi, and thanks for being here. We've got the Paradise Killer soundtrack going in the background, and in Steam, I am re-downloading Elden Ring. Okay. How do we want to do this? I've got like 6 lines, so 7 segments in each color, in each like half. But sometimes I'm gonna just cheat it a little bit. I think 6 still looks fine here. Rang on him. Indeed. We got a rang on the establishment. We must rang on those who would seek to prevent us from carrying out our pixel art ways. Somebody say rang. I also have been considering re-downloading Elden Ring. Yeah, TJ and I were looking for a game to play later, and it was like, oh, Elden Ring DLC is about to come out. We want to make sure that seamless co-op is working fine. We may as well reinstall Elden Ring and get completely lost in that for a little while. So I'm excited. It's been a long time since I played. But I fell in love with that game so deeply when it came out that like it destroyed. It didn't destroy my life. It gave me life. It like carried me through a terrible depression. But it's so much fun. Good game. It is a good game. You're so right. We may switch to Content ID music here in a little bit because I've been obsessively listening to Men I Trust. I've just like fallen deep into the Men I Trust rabbit hole, like their whole discography, but mostly untourable album is just it's just so good. I know I have those colors on my color picker right over there. I've just developed a habit of going over to the previous frame and copying the colors that I need. I'm like nowhere near as efficient as I could be at this program by now, as much as I've used it. That's decent enough. Beep, boop, 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 boom. Yeah. I've never drawn anything that was like this sort of this amount of see-through. You know, like gummy candy has such a specific look. And it's very interesting to think about how light works in something like this. Also, hi Novale. How you doing? I will hydrate. I have a grapefruit Topo Chico. Oh hey, royalty-free lore time. I want to know the deep lore of the moonwalking gummy worm. So that's a difficult one. I don't want to put anything on Bits because this is Bits' creation. But when I think of the moonwalking gummy worm, I think of the classic tale of Jebediah the space worm, who was indeed made of candy. He lived on the moon. You see, the moon has a variety of societies that are made of different kinds of food, and on the dark side of the moon there is a gummy candy society. So Jebediah the space worm did come from Space Candytopia. Oh, of course, who hasn't heard of it? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, so in Space Candytopia, basically they were, and like, forgive me for getting some of the details wrong. It's been a while since I've told this story, but the Jebediah the space worm, Space Candytopia was going through a bit of like a sort of famine, specifically a famine of dance. They like, their culture was lacking vibes, so they needed to sort of reinvigorate. They needed to reinvigorate the society. They needed to reinvigorate culture. You know, they actually got into like artificial intelligence long before we did, and it turns out that when AI goes long enough, you get this thing called what is it called? Model decay or something like that, where it basically the vibes become way off, and it just it becomes really recycled. And yeah, you know, you don't want your vibes to be spoiled. And when you're relying strictly on AI for your sort of cultural material, you know, your cultural development, you lose that human touch, and the vibes go off, and you need good vibes. So anyways, Jebediah the space worm was tasked by the king of Candytopia. That's awesome. Honestly, I would kind of love to do that as a self-imposed art challenge. And it's interesting that you mention aluminum foil. Candytopia is surrounded by a very famous sort of like a Great Wall of China thing. I forget the name of it, but it is constructed of crumpled up balls of aluminum foil. So that it's really important. They actually, it's kind of problematic because like those were the aluminum foil were winnings from when they destroyed the Takeout Food Empire in the transition zone on the moon. But that's for another time. So anyways, Jebediah the space worm, that's what it was. It was the aluminum curtain. Yeah, because it separated them from the soda fountain kingdom. Yeah. So anyways, at Candytopia, the king of Candytopia, Sir Swirly, gave Jebediah the space worm the task of bringing the vibes back, because Jebediah the space worm, being the gummiest of gummy worms, was uniquely capable of being flexible and resonating to the ambient vibes of the universe. So anyways, he went on a long quest, on a walkabout, actually, just sort of collecting ambient vibes, and realized that when he stopped paying attention to what he was doing, the natural motion of his body walking on the moon sort of had this like consonant effect, this resonance that happened, and he realized that he was able to amplify the natural vibes of the universe, just floating around by walking around on the moon in a sort of natural way. And so he sort of got that pattern down, and Fazzy-san, the party of 26. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being here. Thank you, Fazzy-san? I'm going to go with Fazzy-san. Shout out to Fazzy-san. Hey, Fazzy-san. What have you been up to? Let me know what you were doing over on your channel, if you want. Otherwise, if you need to go and recover from your stream, you can. This is a lurker positive space. Fazzy-san is right. Nice. Anyways, we're just hanging out here doing some pixel art. We're listening to some royalty-free music. I was just telling chat the extremely true and definitely not improvised and made up on the spot story of Jebediah the space worm and the history of the moonwalk. So thank you for the raid. I'm glad you could be here for that. We just hit our follower goal, but anyone who's here, if you want to follow us, we're very close to 200, which will be the next follower goal. So that would be very cool of you. Thank you, Caesar. You're incredible. And everybody else who's here, obviously go check out Fazzy-san. And whatever it is they're doing, I am excited to check out your channel once I finish stream. Space Worm, the controller sphere. Hell yeah. Thank you, everyone. Here, I'll have the worm. You can enjoy this worm walk for now while we're getting back into the groove. Thank you so much. Fazzy makes awesome pixels and isn't a cursed streamer at all. Hey, you know what? I hear that all the time, and I believe you. I believe you. This pixel art that I'm working on now is a commission for actually another streamer who definitely isn't cursed. Bits Bops. The notification sounds are awesome. Did you? Yes, I did. Yeah, I recorded all of those myself, with the exception of the Bits sound. The Bits sound is a sample from the Golden Sun games. Thank you. I think right now what we're listening to is something from Omori, but all of the like raid sounds and all that stuff is me. Yeah. Doop, 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 doop. Thank you. I do actually have I do have that as a commission on my VGen as well. I love making notification sounds for people. It's very fun. And yes, Golden Sun is incredible. Do I have a link to my VGen setup? No, I don't. I never did that. Oh yeah, I did. There we go. Here's the link. Speak makes all kinds of cool sounds because they do music. This is true. I do music. I think some of my music is in the royalty-free playlist that I have going on here. But, you know, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You do music. Yes, I do music, sometimes in the 2D space. This, I love you all. This has been a great stream so far. I don't know if I want to have this worm turning over when I do this. I think I'm just gonna keep I think I'm gonna keep them with the back always facing the viewer, because that will be easier to communicate the form. I think that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I think that's gonna translate better if we have the back always facing the viewer. Yeah. I don't think we should have that go all the way to the edges, though. Is the worm gonna look like a gummy? Yes, exactly. Yeah, this is a commission for Bits Bops, who is a candy cat who definitely does not have a cult. Yeah, I had the sugar sprinkles on there. I took the sprinkles off because I felt like it made the form a little too noisy. Especially because it's gonna be like this size right here on stream when it shows up. So I wanted the form to be, you know, really, really easily readable. Candy cult. This is true. Yeah, I mean, what? There's no candy cult. Definitely not. Yeah. So, anyways, Bits has some like Swedish fish that they have for stream avatars, little blorbos, right now, and they wanted some gummy worms to go along with those. So, yeah, I've been really enjoying it. It's okay, they got licked off. Exactly. I'm always licking my friends off. I mean, what? I'm wondering if I want to do... Yeah, let's keep the shadows as steep as they have been. I think that'll make it very clear that it's turning on its side. Do. Strömming nightmares. Yeah. Beep, 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 beep. They're more degen than me. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm not a degenerate. I'm a perfectly normal person who just loves their friends very much. Especially the way they taste. I mean, I'm not degen at all. Fazzy promotes good gut health. That's important. You gotta be promoting good gut health. I mean, if you're not taking care of your gut, what are you even doing? Yeah. No degens in the Christian Minecraft server. Yeah. We do have a Minecraft server. Nice. Biscuits sound good. I had a sausage biscuit for breakfast. Drawing does equal starving. I'm going to be very hungry by the time we're done with this because I haven't eaten lunch. How do I want to... I don't think we're going to do any shine on that. I think we're going to do sort of like that. Oops. Because we've got this sort of like transition zone here. Yeah. Yeah, I think that works. Yeah, I think that reads. Yes. It's looking almost shrimp-like in this form, but it's just one frame. Shrimp heaven, now! Man, I need to play Omori. The soundtrack is so good. Shrimp mentioned. The The Psy frame. Psy is incredible. Psy is a shrimp detector. Yeah, something like that. Wah! Reptar 721, thank you for raiding. Oh my goodness, so many friends this time around. Abra Dash, Blue Magus, Reptar, hell yeah. Thank you for hanging out, everyone. Let me know what you've been up to. Let me give you a little shout out here. I'll tell you all what we've got going on. There you go. Go follow Reptar721. Yeah, let me know, Reptar721, what you've been working on, or if you need to go and like recover from your stream, go recover. That's fine. This is a lurker positive space. And thank you, an anonymous gifter, for embracing the beans within. Thank you, Reptar, for gifting that sub. I do tarot. Ooh, nice. I'm. Thank you for following. I appreciate it so much. Yeah, I definitely think tarot is cool. I'm not like a big spiritualism person, but I think it's really fun as like a sort of I almost look at it like a game or like a sort of introspection method, you know? I think it's fun on that level. For sure. Good vibes. Some great spirituality and readings by Reptar721. Nice. That's cool. Oh my god, Sai. Sai, you're incredible. You got a hype train going. Oh my god. The Controller Sphere gets a sub. Secret Sadia gets a sub. The Dev Dad gets a sub. Chet in Jail gets a sub. Mooney Pixel gets a sub. Everybody tell Sai thank you. Sai is wonderful. Hype. So much hype. Incredible. Oh, thank you for the random Minecraft sound, Novel. That was a really fitting Minecraft sound, actually. We got an achievement collectively as a stream. Whoops. Ah. Am I a Bluetooth speaker or what? Yes, pretty much. If you go down to the About section below, there should be a panel where you can edit your stream avatar. But yeah, everybody gets spawned in as a random thing. I think because BD is the last model I imported, it defaults to that one, so everybody knew that joins as one of those little Bluetooth speakers. But yeah, you can customize your avatar below, your little blurbo. Okay, I think this frame is looking good. Ready to move on to the next one. Hell yeah. Well, thank you all for being here. We don't stream pixel art all the time, but it is something that I want to do more often. I'm gonna leave a lurk. Gonna watch the classic. Ooh, nice. The what is it? Robert Bakshi version. That's crazy. Yeah. Thank you for hanging out. I appreciate you. That's very great to hear. Yeah. I try to cultivate the chill vibes as much as possible. The animated one. The shitty animated one. Yeah. Love me some Ralph Bakshi. Yeah, I remember enjoying parts of those movies. Wait, no, yeah. Okay, yeah, there are two ones. Yes, thank you, Fazzy, for bringing those people over. Thank you for the raid. If I can find you on Twitter later and I remember to do it, then I will give you a shout out there. I always forget to do that on Twitter afterwards. Yeah, we're just gonna highlight that whole section. Yeah! Forget my existence. Okay. Existence forgotten. I'm gonna be very surprised if you show up again. Like, who is that person? I don't think I gave myself enough space. This is the problem with animating completely like without a model to reference, because from frame to frame you get more and more off model. Like here, I don't think I gave myself enough space for 6 little segment dividers. I could do one like that, but that's not exactly how it lines up on these. I guess that's close enough. I think I can back these off a little bit and it'll line up. Trying to remain on model in pixel art though is also kind of a self-defeating task. There we go. That's fine. Anyways, anybody who's here for the first time or who just came in with the raid, let me know how you're doing. Like I said, this is a lurker positive space, but you know, if you want to chat about something, we're here. We're just hanging out. We're vibing. Apparently grooving to some Half-Life music right now. Oh, I was saying earlier, we don't always do pixel art here, but it is something I want to do more often. So having all of you here is extremely affirming and motivates me to get on that and actually do it. So I appreciate that. But what I was going to say is we've been playing through... we just started playing, or actually we finished Half-Life 2 Episode 1 yesterday. So all I have left of the Half-Life series is Episode 2, and then I think I want to stream Half-Life Alyx. I kind of want to try out a VR stream just to see if that's something that works for us. Because I love Half-Life Alyx as a game. I don't know how well it translates to like streaming material, but I would love to try it out. So at some point in the future, you might see that going on. We're also playing through Pathologic 2 right now, which is fucking incredible. Hype train complete. Thank you, everyone. You got me a new emote. Love Peak L. I'm not familiar with that one. Choo choo. Yeah, share your hype train emotes. Oh, what am I doing? I do the other things first. Every time this song comes on, I have to remind everyone that if you haven't played Inscription yet, you need to play Inscription immediately. It is an incredible game. And if you like pixel art, there's some wonderful pixel art in it too. Yeah, that looks nice. It's kind of like stretching forward. Choo choo. I've been holding off and managed to not get spoiled on it yet. Yes, yeah, I definitely don't want to spoil anything about it. It's one of those games where, like, yeah, I'm very glad that the fan community around it has been so considerate. Because I feel like people who love Inscription are the kind of people who appreciate, like, yeah, a great game like that not being spoiled. And the soundtrack is just fucking great. It's really good. Dun, 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 dun. Nice. That's a gummy worm, if I ever seen one. Oh, and thank you for the bits earlier, Kendra. I don't know if I said that. Thank you. I appreciate you. How are we gonna communicate the segments here? I don't want to do... We just might leave the highlights out on some of these. Forget about it. Forget about it. Well, I'm not gonna forget about it. What do you have to say about that, huh? Maybe I'm not gonna ever forget your kindness. And I'm going to continue appreciating and loving you. Huh? What do you think about that? Huh? How does that feel? Yeah, that communicates it enough. I don't need to do highlights for the whole thing. Mwah! I don't know if I needed to do that whole area shaded. Look at you! Oh, you got me on the stage that time. I love you too. Whoa. My Blorbo never goes on the stage. Oh no. Maybe they just don't like the spotlight, you know? Maybe it's actually kind of fucked up of you to keep trying to force them to be please yeet me. You know what? Here you go. Oh no. No, that's Reptar. Sorry, Reptar. Well, you're getting yeeted now. Oh, that's me. I'm trying to grab you soft. There's so many things in the way. So many people. So many friends. There we go. I can also do this. Wait. Where are you? I can pin you. Not like that, I mean. Not in like an explicitly sexual way or anything. I mean, you can. Ah, there we go. I appreciate your consent. Okay. The stream was doing really good not being horny for a little bit. We made it like a good solid 5 minutes. Now I'm a star. You've always been a star. Yeah, I don't think there's anything I can do to highlight that that's gonna look good. Yeah, we're just gonna leave it like that. You've always been a star. There we go. That's a solid frame right there. Do I want to do anything in the background? No, I think I'm gonna leave those flat colors. So it's very clear that it's in the background. Then again, this form right here, I think might require... Yeah, that's the same color as that. I think we could do sort of... Where does that tail leave us? I think we'll just do this. So it's very clear that the head is going behind. That way we don't have to think about it too much. Yeah, that works. And then we'll do... One, two, three, four, five. And then we could say the sixth is hidden by that. Yeah, then we can still do our highlights back there. Yeah, that works. I like the way that looks. What do y'all think? I wasn't sure how I was going to approach that once we got to things being in foreground and background. Exactly, yeah, when something is absolutely poggers, that's what it conveys. Yeah, yeah, what Bartget said. Also, hi Bartget. How are you doing? Hello. I'm making such slower progress on this than I thought I would, but I'm fine with it. I don't know if I like how much detail the background has there. I kind of want to try just doing this. I feel like that reads better, doesn't it? Y'all can see the tiny version right there. I feel like that reads better than having all of that noise. That just feels really noisy when it's small. Whereas this, not so noisy. Maybe. What was I using for this one? Is this the outline color originally? Yeah, that's the outline color. Maybe I go a little brighter than the outline color. And we do this. I don't want to do too many values because Bits wants to do the other colorways of this himself. And then we do this one for all of the highlights. That's better. That's a lot smoother. What do y'all think? Only in here for a moment, but gotta respect the pixel art grind. Hell yeah, thank you. I'm just now realizing I should put this in my title. I think anybody can use this command. But if you want to hire me to do pixel art, you can. That's my vision. And now it's in the title. I'm pretty sure anybody can use the command to get the link. Okay. Yeah, I like this. I think we'll stick with that, and I will add this color to my array. Which means I'm also going to need to do that for the yellow when we get there, but we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. Oh, we're coming to that bridge right now. I think the yellow outline color is going to be a little smoother for that anyways. D&D character commissions? Yes, I do. I think they're my most expensive one just because they're the most time consuming to do, but yes. Yeah, if you have a D&D character or like a OC or a persona or something like that. I just had a character commission. Oh yeah, it's totally cool. Don't feel obligated to commission me. It's just there for, people who want to. Has it finished? Download queued? Why are you not downloading? My Elden Ring download stopped at 35%. I don't know why it's waited. Thank you. Yeah, I like to get super detailed with my pinning stuff. Yeah, it's kind of zen to just like check out and really, I don't know, just like plug away with an interesting texture with a pin. I love stippling and that kind of stuff, so I end up doing a lot of that usually. But yeah, that's sort of where my like relationship with art originates, is in that kind of stuff. And it wasn't until the past few years, like when I started really thinking about like game dev and stuff like that, that I got more into pixel art. Once I can justify spending that. Hell yeah. Well, thank you, Barket. I appreciate that. Yeah. It's a lot of fun. It's so easy to get lost in the stipple sauce. It really is. Yeah, Taylor can relate. Stippling is like, yeah. I will stipple for, I'll do like a whole piece stippling in one session, and then the next day I won't be able to move my wrist because I like forgot to stretch the whole time because I just, yeah, you have to be very mindful of where your body is at when you're doing something like that. It's so easy to get lost in the stipple sauce. This soundtrack is just incredible. You can't go wrong with with Oblivion or Morrowind or anything like that. So good. Okay. So we've got this here. We got some highlights. Yeah, that works. This is working. Thank you for hanging out, Taylor. I appreciate you. Always wonderful to talk. Okay, this is our shadow color already. So this is what we're doing for these guys. I'm just gonna do, because this should technically be wrapped on itself back here. But I don't think I don't think anybody's gonna actually be thinking about that when they're like viewing this thing, you know, in the moment. I don't think anybody's going to be thinking about that. So we're just going to do a couple of those to let it read as, you know, something happening back there. That works. Thank you for the alert, Kenny. I appreciate you. There's an ad starting in 4 minutes. If you want to skip the ad, you can subscribe. You can use your Prime sub. You can use Twitch Turbo, or a secret fourth thing that we won't go into detail about here because it's kind of sketch. It's a little sketchy. It's a little hot, but it's a little sketchy. I really love that for this track, the composer, I forget his name, because he was also one of the level designers for Half-Life 1. The composer was genuinely just like, what if, like, standard house vocal samples? I think that's what our video game soundtrack needs. And I love that he made that decision. Is that better, or do we need those darker lines back there? I kind of think the darker lines work in this one. I think they do. Yeah, I think we'll stick with that. We don't need another color for the yellow. Okay, so in this frame, the yellow's all back there. We're gonna just do shadow. We're going to do some highlights along the top. Like that. And we're going to do some little glows on the bottom. Okay, is that everything we needed for that one? Yes, we're not going to bother with any segments on that one. Then we'll do the red. I'm wondering what I want for lunch now. I'm starting to get hungry. You know what I mean? I knew I made those go too low. Nope, not that one. Nice, nice, nice. I think that's pretty close to perfect. Whoa. We got to the end of the playlist. There we go. Nice. I like that. Okay, so here's our sit animation. Can I make it forward? Let's make it ping pong so we can see this do its thing. Yeah, so it's landing in that curled position. And we've just got sort of this like jump-like arc that brings it down. I think that reads pretty well. I like it. Hell yeah. Now, for the stand position. They're gonna start in the same position they ended sit in. So we're gonna just copy this frame and put it here. And that'll give us our reference for the next one. There we go. I will see you all on the other side of the ad. Whoa. What are my... Those are my colors. Nice. I like that. Well, chat, I think I'm going to finish up this stand one, and then once we get through there, I'm going to figure out what I want for lunch, because I am a hungry boy person monster thing. I'm a hungry gummy worm. What are you all eating for lunch today? Is everybody getting enough calories? You'd better be getting enough calories. You'd better be taking care of yourself and drinking water. We're sort of cheating this one a little bit because there's not enough space to get all 6 of those segment lines. I truly am not and will not. Kendra, you need to not do that. You need the same amount of calories as the average person. Bah. Have you ever considered that maybe we don't need food? You know, I went through a phase in college where I was like, maybe I could get really into this Huel thing. And then a loving friend was like, Joe, don't be that guy. And I was like, thank you. You prevented me from going down a deep, dark path. And so I'm glad I didn't do that. So I will, for you right now, tell you, you need food. You used to only do Soylent? Yeah, see, I like the idea of it. Like, don't get me wrong. I fucking hate having to prepare food and, like, decide what to eat and, like, try to keep track of whether or not I'm getting enough of every, nutrient or whatever. But at the same time, like, food is this beautiful part of the human experience that I don't think I could ever give up completely. You know? Did I? Yeah, I think that makes sense. I would be the first in line for human kibble. No! Kendra, food is culture, is art, is life. You're missing out on so much of being human by giving up food. As someone who loves to cook, yeah, I know you do. There is certainly like a simplicity to living that I would definitely vibe with, if like human kibble, as you put it, truly existed and was like enjoyable to eat. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I think we're sticking with 5 segments for most of this sort of portion. Cooking has too many other things that happen in conjunction with it, like dishes. I completely agree. Dishes are annoying. This is from the Pony Island soundtrack. It's a very short track. Do 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 do. This is not from Pony Island. That transition line to it going into the background may be a little too stark. But I don't want it to look like it's just snaking up. Like, I want it to wrap around itself. So I'll keep it for now, and then we'll just come back and adjust those colors if we need to. Yeah. This is, every time I hear this track, it makes me want to play Inscription again. No, I don't know what I just did there. I think I saved. We're kind of getting this like twisting motion in the body here. Yeah. I think that kind of works. Twist! It's doing the twist. I don't remember how that song goes. Something about a dance where people like go like this. Yeah, there we go. We'll keep that line up there. I love how glowy the yellow looks. That's just... I'm very proud of that. Perfetto. Okay. Now the yellow is going to be in the background. Does it need to be in the background? I don't think it does. Yeah, because it'll be in the background in the next frame. It's better to just go ahead and transition that. Okay, yeah. Yellow. Indeed. Yellow. Do be like that. You might even say it was all yellow. No, that's too close. Okay, that'll work. Kind of changes angle from that twisting motion we were getting earlier, but I think it's fine. It'll read just fine when it's flying by at 100 milliseconds per frame. Or however long they have it being animated at. Angles are pain. Yeah, they really are. It's really, like, pixel art has made me really appreciate how important the, like, intersection of lines are. Like, I never really bothered too much to think about the tangents rule when I'm working on, like, pen and ink stuff. I think people, like, exaggerate the importance of not tangenting your lines. I think that you know, you can obviously end up with a cleaner piece, but like if you're going for realism, like things are just gonna overlap in a certain way sometimes. But with pixel art, you really have to be extremely purposeful about how lines intersect, and it's a completely different way of thinking about, you know, doing art, like drawing forms than I'm used to. Which is really cool. I think that's one of the reasons I like it so much, is because it's like somewhat challenging for me. I like my brain being scratched by a challenge. Speaking of my brain being scratched, the cat is just fully zonked out on the bed right now. She is curled up on her side with both legs sticking out. She's in like a teardrop shape. And just like snoring away. It's really good. do I want to do this one? Yeah, like that. I love that little like cat synth sound. Beep, 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 beep. Okay, that reads well enough. Meep, 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 meep. I'm always saying this. I'm always going up to people and saying meep, meep. And they never seem to understand, you know? It's like, come on, how can you... I feel like I'm being pretty straightforward. Meep, meep. And then they just look at me like I'm a crazy person. I was thinking the same thing, yeah. Meep. Meep, exactly. Like, how much do we have to say it, you know? Until people get it into their thick heads. Meep, meep. Me yelling meep, meep at the local coyote, yeah. Meep, meep. Wake up. I'm about to go to sleep. I feel like I feel the blood sugar dropping. We're so close to getting through this one.
Meep meep.
Eepy. I love Speak Tana saying Eepy on accident there. That's really good. Meepy. What up, meepers? Hey, Chloe, how are you doing? How's your day going? You work on any more music stuff? Do, 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 do. Whoops. Wrong button. Just some coffee, then gonna play Last Epoch all day. Ooh, nice. I haven't heard of Last Epoch, I think. Interesting. The first article is from Forbes. Last Epoch player count spikes on Steam now that you can actually play it. The game released in 2019? What kind of game is it? Role-playing game, a shooter game, fighter game, indie game, adventure. It's like they just SEO spammed this thing. What do you even do? Mapper fans equals meepers. Oh my god, you're so right. Kendra, that's perfect. Yeah, they are meepers. That's what Mapper fans are. Also, why did my Twitch say I was offline there for a second? That was weird. It's like Diablo or Path of Exile. Okay. I put some bass on it. Sounded sexy. Hell yeah. I'm glad. Okay, I need to get through this thing before I die of sleepy. God damn it, Joe. Is that how we want that? I think I was right the first time. Well, that's interesting. I'm reinstalling Elden Ring in advance of the DLC coming out because it just looks so good. Like, I can't express to you how excited I am to be playing Elden Ring again. That game destroyed my life in the best way. Oh wait, this is the glow one we were using for the back. Yeah. Looks amazing. I'm so hyped for the deal. Yeah, it's gonna be great. Like, ever since I watched I think it was Vati Vidya. I want to say is the one who did the video I'm thinking of. It did a video on Miquella and the like mystery around Miquella, and like all of the stuff with Mogwin, and yeah, just the whole air of everything around Miquella is like so cool and interesting and unique. Like, I don't know. I feel like we're so starved for like original seeming stories in that genre, like the fantasy open world sort of thing, like difficult fighting games, Souls-like, I guess if you want to call them that. We're so starved for like interesting content in that space that yeah, seeing them go that direction for the DLC is really exciting. Did y'all see the little kicky moves they showed? Yes, we're gonna get kickies, and we're getting a battle shield, like a fucking proper. I want to say that was an Indian invention, but I could be wrong. To like shield with the spikes on the top and the bottom. I thought that was really fucking cool. It has women who can and will dom me. This is very true. I'm also interested to see if we get any more information about, was it Melina? Was that our companion? Who, she's also called the, like, Smoldering Bride or something like that. She's the one that you can burn. Look, spoilers for Elden Ring are basically non-existent. The story is so convoluted. It may be very good and interesting, but it's so convoluted that spoilers almost don't matter. So I'm sorry. Things might slip out. Thought that was Baldur's Gate 3. Baldur's Gate 3 also has women that will dom you, but not in the same way that Elden Ring does. But Baldur's Gate 3 definitely does have women who can and will dom me. I didn't know Elden Ring was sexy. You gotta look for the sexy. Like, I feel like Ronnie is the kind of person who would like fin dom somebody. She's basically, I mean, she basically has Blythe as a sub. Like, he's her spiritually bound sub who will do whatever she needs at any time. So I feel like that tracks. It has men that I will dom. Oh, okay. Yeah, it does definitely have like Twinkie men. Perfectly domable men. They're all maidenless. It's like, it's ripe for opportunity. I gotta allow that. I'm going for the MILF, but yeah. Dung Eater is pretty hot. Chloe. I'm gonna kick you. Dung Eater, you can't even see Dung Eater's body. Dung Eater is just a suit of fetid armor. He just wants the world to burn, and that's hot. demisexually attracted to a just a purely psychotic, murderous person. I mean, it is, yeah. I'm like, my attraction to people is largely demisexual, but you know, if somebody's hot, that certainly helps out. We can't even see your body. My body's right here. It's just a normal body. It's just, this is me. You might as well be Dung Eater. Wouldn't you like to know? I mean, if anybody knew, it would be you, though. What about the legs? No, I don't have socks on right now. I'm sorry. Only you get my toe beans for free. That's part of that's part of the poly agreement. When you enter the polycule, you get free toe beans. Show ankles. How could I not want her to grab me by the throat? Melina? Yeah, exactly. Or do you mean Melania? I kind of made this twist around in a weird way, and I think I'm gonna keep it. Yeah. Break out the Joe Beans. Y'all just horny for feet all the time. Foot Guy's really rubbing off on you guys. Look, I'm not judging, okay? You're extremely valid. Beep, 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 beep. Your foot. Okay, give me a minute. Let me finish this frame. You're adorable. Feet Guy, get in here. Yeah, somebody call Feet Guy. Whoa. I accidentally made the brush really big. I got so excited about showing off my feet. Yeah, that works. Here we go. Woof woof. Raptor is fully on board. Okay, let me save this just so we don't just so I don't fuck anything. Let's see, new. This is already the music that plays actually when we do pixel art time. It's literally this song, I think. We'll do, I normally do 32 by 32. Let's see if we can make a decent foot with that size sprite. Let's get a nice skin tone here. Then we need like a sort of darker shade and then like an even darker shade for the outline. And then we need like a highlight shade. What are all of these? Oh, that's from TJ's sprite. Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Okay. So, a foot is like vaguely... Y'all don't care about the heel, right? Are we looking like, are we angled down on this thing? I think it's like that, right? I think the foot is taking up as much screen space as possible. Not a foot, your foot? Okay, I'll try to get it as close to my foot as possible. I did get the skin tone right. You're like, hey, you're not getting out of this one. I've got like, I don't have short toes, but they're not like terribly long. I think we'll stick with something like this. Yeah, that's about the shape. My, yeah, my second toe is about as long as the big toe. So let's shorten this by like 1. Actually, I'm gonna leave it. We'll do this. Yeah, there we go. Toe talk. We're getting toe-tastic here in the 2D space. That's better. That's even more accurate. There we go. And then let's see. We got. I have a little bit of rise in the knuckle. A little bit of a rise in the knuckle. And then it goes on to like pretty standard foot. There we go. Okay. That's about right. Let's get some shading in here. We've got an ad break. I will see you all on the other side. If you want to skip the ad, you can subscribe. You can use your Prime sub. You can do a bunch of other things.
Out. Woof, 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 woof.
Ooh, ooh. There we go. We gotta get the little. I have a pretty prominent little like ankle guy there. Whatever the fuck that thing is. That bone. Okay, and then we'll do something like this. There we go. Whoa. I feel like the ball should be a little more prominent. We got to make sure our balls are prominent. Right? I'm always saying this. There we go. That's a good foot. Now let's get some gray in here. We're just gonna do sort of I don't want it to be too dark, but I don't want it to be too light either. I'm just gonna get a little bit of a little bit of fuzz here. Just a fair bit of fuzz. It kind of looks a little off. There we go. Release that tension. We'll get there in a second. Right now, the tension is aiding us in the completion of our task. Okay, and then we need toenails. I don't have very prominent toenails. I'm gonna make these a little more red. That's too red. There we go. You know, I think honestly, this is a surprisingly good foot. I'm a little bit proud of how well this foot has turned out. Can confirm. It's a pretty solid foot. Yeah, you can confirm. This is my feet. There we go. We're just gonna sort of adjust the hue here. See if there's anything we can do to make it a little more. Wanted to kind of read better in the smaller sort of like window format. Let's stick with this. Okay, what is it if we do nothing? Yeah, just kind of warmer. Honestly, I kind of think it doesn't need any color adjustment. I think I'm overthinking it. I think this is a foot. I think this is a good foot. Let's do a background like we always do, because why not? Somebody can use this as their fucking profile pic or something. It's perfect. Thank you. You're perfect. We'll do some Bayer matrix dithering. I grant everyone full permission to use my foot as their profile pic. Yes. Okay, let's adjust this. Joe beans are always in bylighting. This is so true. And adjust this. I need this to be, I need this to actually make the layer below it darker. There we go. Really make that foot stand out. Going to adjust. No, we want to adjust this layer. Chloe! Thank you for gifting us up to Feet Guy. You're incredible. I love all of you. Okay. We're just gonna take this and we're gonna adjust the hue to make it even further from the foot. We're gonna bring the saturation up because the foot is a little less saturated. We're gonna bring the value down. Look at that. That's one sexy foot. I've made it look like a magic item. I think we're gonna go with this deep pink here. Hey Speak, I decided to wash my mug today, and for whatever reason I remember the last time it was washed was sometime in September. Needless to say, after I washed the mug, it was a completely different color on the inside. No Veil, that's disgusting. Ridiculous. What was I doing? I was going to duplicate this. And then I was going to take this layer and adjust and make it much darker. And then I was going to FX, convolution matrix. There we go. To give us sort of a even more contrast around that. Yeah, there we go. That really brings the foot forward. I have healthy habits. I think that's objectively incorrect based on your statement, but you know, we care about you and we care about your health, and we want you to be okay. Let's go here. Oh, where do we normally put these? Let's put it under design. We're just gonna call this foot for soft baby kitten and save it there. I'm gonna do a native one and a profile pic size one because I have a feeling somebody will want that. Actually, like 600% will be profile pic size. No. There we go. Thank you for the pixel art time. That took a while. I will put it in the stream rewards right now. Data, photo, art, design. Foot for soft baby kitten. It's right there. Stream rewards. Ridiculous. There's that. I mean, do we have to have the foot as an emote? Is that a thing that we have to do? I feel like we might have to do that. Anyways, there's the Discord if anybody's not on the Discord. I played some Soma on yesterday and found out how much of a coward I am. I'm so weak to... I keep meaning to play Soma and I just haven't gotten to it yet. And now like many years have passed and I don't know how to... I don't know if I should still do it. I feel like I probably should. It's like a universally beloved game. Kind of think we do need it as an emote. See, there's the question. Oh, I should have exported the, can I? Oh, it's, yeah, because I didn't save it. Reopen closed file? Oh my God, Sprite, you're amazing. I can export it transparent too. Soft feet transparent. Transparent is what that means. It's not explicitly a trans foot, although it could be. I mean, I'm fluid. There we go. I'll export that there, and then maybe it ends up as an emote. Maybe. Where are my things? Where's my... What? It definitely is that size. Twitch doesn't like the size that I exported it at, so we're not getting the transparent one. There you go. Don't say I never got you anything. Tier 1 subs can now use the soft foot emote. I had to take several breaks during the course of my semester. That's valid. I figured you would do that. Okay. I think I'm actually going to end this here because I am tired and hungry. And I'm not going to do as good of work if I am too tired and hungry. I'm going to regret including that, huh? Well, thank you, everyone. Deeply appreciate all of you being here. I appreciate the raids. Let me see if there's anybody we can raid here. I don't know if there's anybody we're following that is playing right now. Oh, Lasso is playing. Yeah, we haven't raided Lasso in a while. Black Cat's also playing. Lasso has less people, though. We're going to go to Lasso. There we go. How about we say, are you winning? Or no, are you fishing, son? There we go. There's that for subs. For everyone else, here's hearts. I think that's a follower emote. Pretty sure you all have access to that one. There you go. There's your raid message. Let's raid Lasso. If you're not already following Lasso, you should be. He's very cool and nice. He's in, it looks like VR chat right now, fishing. So go enjoy some fishing time with Lasso. That should be fun. We've got so many people headed that way. I love that. Okay. Thank you all for being here. I really appreciate it. I will see you. That's too good. I will see you possibly tomorrow. Tomorrow's my day off as well, so I might just hop on for a little bit at some point. If not, then I will see you when I see you, probably next week. Yeah, thank you all again. See you in the next one. Until then, I love you. Bye.
Yeah, my right leg keeps dying. That's fine. I'll pretend like he's fine. It looks like I'm sitting. We're good enough, right? Uh-oh. Meow, do you speak? Am I fishing, son?